Have you ever felt hurt by someone's words? Maybe a friend made a careless comment, or a stranger criticized you online. Suddenly, emotions rise: anger, sadness, self-doubt. But why do we take things so personally? The Buddha once said, "You are not what others think of you. You are what you know yourself to be." Yet, most of us spend our lives reacting, seeking approval, fearing judgment, and feeling wounded by the opinions of others. But what if you could break free from this cycle? Today, let's explore how to stop taking things personally through the wisdom of the Buddha. Imagine you are walking down the street and someone suddenly insults you. At that moment, it feels personal. But is it really about you? There's an old Buddhist story of a man who went to insult the Buddha. He shouted, he cursed, trying to provoke a reaction, but the Buddha remained calm. The man finally asked, "Why aren't you angry?" The Buddha smiled and said, "If someone offers you a gift and you refuse to accept it, to whom does it belong?" The man replied, "To the one who offered it." The Buddha nodded. The same goes for anger and insults. If you do not accept them, they remain with the one who delivered them. This story reveals a simple truth. What people say is a reflection of their emotions, their beliefs, their experiences. It has little to do with you. When someone criticizes you, it's often about their own fears, insecurities, or pain. The question is, will you accept their negativity, or will you let it pass like a cloud in the sky? One reason we take things personally is because we are attached to a fixed idea of who we are. We cling to labels. I am kind, I am smart, I am successful. And when someone challenges those beliefs, we feel attacked. But the Buddha taught the concept of anatta, or no self. He explained that the self is not a fixed entity, but a collection of thoughts, emotions, and experiences that are always changing. Think about it. The person you were 5 years ago is not the same person you are today, so why should the opinions of others define you? The moment you let go of attachment to identity, criticism loses its power. Someone calls you lazy? That's just their perception. Someone says, "You'll never succeed." That's just their opinion. None of these words change who you truly are. Instead of reacting, simply observe. Let the words come and go, like waves on the ocean. The deeper you go within yourself, the calmer the waters become. So how do we apply this in daily life? One of the most powerful Buddhist practices is mindful detachment, the ability to observe without absorbing. The next time you feel triggered, try this. Step 1. Pause. Before reacting, take a deep breath. Create a moment of space between the comment and your response. Step 2. Observe. Ask yourself, is this truly about me, or is it about the other person's state of mind? Step 3. Choose. Do I want to engage in negativity, or do I want to remain at peace? This simple practice transforms how you handle criticism, allowing you to respond with wisdom instead of emotion. The final key is compassion, both for yourself and for others. When people lash out, it's often because they are suffering in ways we cannot see. Instead of taking their words personally, try to see their pain. The Buddha taught that understanding leads to compassion, and compassion leads to peace. At the same time, cultivate inner confidence. True strength doesn't come from validation or approval. It comes from knowing your own worth. There's an old saying, "A lion does not lose sleep over the opinion of sheep." Likewise, a person who understands themselves deeply is not shaken by the fleeting opinions of others. So the next time someone criticizes you, remember, their words reflect them, not you. You are not a fixed identity. You are always evolving. You have the power to pause, observe, and choose your response. And most importantly, Inner peace comes from within, not from external validation. As the Buddha once said, the wise are not shaken by praise or blame, like a solid rock in the wind. Let go, breathe, and walk your path with wisdom. If you found value in this, consider subscribing for more insights on Buddhist wisdom and personal growth. Until next time, may you find peace on your journey.